This is a wonderful occasion. I was surprised to be asked to become a trustee of the British Museum. I'd never had anything to do with museums before. But when I arrived here and found that that under Neil MacGregor, the idea was that we should use our precious objects to help us understand other cultures at this time of such great polarization, I felt and have continued to feel quite at home, because this must be one of the chief tasks of our time, to build a global community where people of all persuasions, all ethnicities, can look with respect at one another's most sacred traditions and learn to coexist. If we fail to achieve this, we will have failed the test of our time. And I was privileged to be invited to go with the team, with John, with Neil, and to take the Cyrus Cylinder to Tehran. And the sense of emotion and excitement there as Iranians met their own past and had a reunion with their own past was exciting. But I'm almost more excited now about it going to the United States, because this is the challenge. On Christmas Day, which I spent alone, please don't feel sorry for me, I'd just come back from a long trip, but to give myself a flavor of the day, I put on The Messiah. And there, where I heard from the book of Isaiah, pure Zoroastrian imagery. Valleys will be heightened and mountains laid low and the world made flat. And I think what the Cyrus Cylinder does is remind us of the great communion we all have with each other. We are not islands. No man is an island, no culture is an island. And what we see in Iran, in that cylinder, with Cyrus's patronage of the Second Temple, we see the coherence of our cultures. The Jews spending their time in Babylonia and also in the Persian Empire were indelibly marked by that experience. John has told us how the Cyrus Cylinder is right there in 3 books of the Bible. But the ideas of the Persian tradition permeated the Western tradition, and it's there at a profound level. The idea that we are separate, inimical, that these ideas, these ideologies cannot coexist is an illusion. And sometimes it's easier to focus on a particular object like that, to look at its history, to see its effects, to understand that kind of coherence, the way cultures have always interacted and melded with one another creatively. We've heard about Cyrus's great achievements, and the Byzantines later, when Constantine became the first Christian emperor, his last act was to try to replicate Cyrus's empire. Cyrus became the model of the world leader, but interestingly, as John pointed out, a world leader who was compassionate and respectful for other peoples. And this is the challenge, I think, that the cylinder gives us today, and also its great hope. So I thank you all for coming, for all your work in enabling this tour to go forward. And we wish the cylinder well on its exodus, its journey into strange regions. And may it bring peace in our time. Thank you.